Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. Gen Con's right around the corner. One thing I've always loved from Gen Con is the excitement and the energy around it. When you're walking around, you can actually feel the electricity in the air and the excitement and the buzz. Seeing all the biggest names of designers and publishers all around. People come from all over the world that come here, and you feel the excitement, the people, the crowds, the music, the costumes, the parties, the parades. You name it, like it's an event like no other, and that's what I've always loved it. This year, I'm looking forward to it getting back to normal with the attendance. All the other conventions, as restrictions have been sort of relieved a little bit, they've been getting more and more people back into normal sizes. So I'm looking forward to Gen Con to be as big as it was pre-COVID. Now, some games that I'm excited about, ones that I've already played. I've had the pleasure of playing before they've come out. One of them is Sagrada Artisans. This is from Floodgate Games. This takes the original Sagrada game, which is one of the best little puzzly games. It's a dice drafting, sort of build your own tableau with a puzzle. But this is the legacy version where you're gonna be playing it over a campaign. You'll have your own little flip book there, and you're gonna be drawing actually with pencils, colored pencils, onto this little like paint by number style book. And you're gonna get new rules and new things to open up and new challenges, and rules will change and things like that. So it's a standard legacy style, but to the game Sagrada, which is very popular. Another one is Splitto. Now, this is a semi-cooperative card drafting game where you're going to be working with the neighbor to your left and to the neighbor to your right. You're drafting a card, placing it in one of those two score piles, and you're trying to score really well with both of these different players. And you're going to be playing cards of different numbers and colors, like suits and such, but you're also going to be trying to play goal cards like, hey, have exactly 2 2s, or have the most reds, or the most 5s, or one of each number. Things like that. And the better you work with both people on both sides, the better you'll do. On the anticipation side of things, games I have not played, Forbidden Jungle. This is the latest in the Matt Leacock Forbidden series. So there's been Forbidden Island, Forbidden Desert, Forbidden Sky. Now it is Forbidden Jungle. These are sort of cooperative games, come in those tins from Gamewright. These have always been really good games for family style gaming. And I'm just I love the series, and so I'm looking forward to this next one. Talked to Matt Leacock many years about Jungle, so I'm excited to finally see it in the wild. And the other one is Last Light. This is from Gray Fox Games. This was a huge Kickstarter designed by Roy Kennedy from the Dice Tower. This is a 4X game in about an hour. If everyone knows what they're doing, is a lot of simultaneous play. They're going to have a very limited amount of copies. I think maybe 25 per day that they're rationing out and selling. Those are going to go like hotcakes. They're going to have the super deluxe version there. Can't wait to check that out. 4X in an hour, that looks awesome in space. Well, those look really good. Now, Miniature Market's also going to have a booth at Gen Con. It is booth 1743. Now, if you spend $50 or more at the booth, you will get a Miniature Market tote bag, but there's also going to be some other Miniature Market swag there. They're going to have travel bags and D20 sets, D6 sets, dice trays, pins, and more. They're also going to have new arrivals, booth exclusives, and hot deals. Now, all of these are sort of subject to change depending on what actually shows up. Now, there's going to be hot deals of deeply discounted games. Some of these include Deus, the Egyptian expansion, the Undo series, and this is a series that combines the theme of time travel with emotional, extraordinary stories that players must assemble pieces of the story piece by piece. And then each time you're going to be doing time jumps, and each time you do a time jump, it gives you another choice in how you can change the past. And there's a bunch of different ones of these in this one Undo series. So there's the Cherry Blossom Festival, and Blood in the Gutter, and Curse from the Past, Treasure Fever, Forbidden Knowledge. There's also going to be the Arkham Horror LCG core set. Now, for newer featured games, there's going to be Star Wars Shatterpoint, Witches of Dathomir Squad Pack, another Star Wars Shatterpoint, This Party's Over Squad Pack. There's going to be Vampire the Masquerade Chapters, the Hekata Expansion Pack. There's going to be Conquest 2-player starter sets, and there's going to be Consumption Food and Choices. Now, if you happen to see me at the con, I'm going to be running around like crazy. This convention is nuts. It's just so much to do. There's so many things I'm going to be running through, from just meetings and running to game events and this and that. It's crazy. I will be running around like a madman. You might see me walking really fast, which is probably as fast as most people run. if you do see me and you see me walking fast, don't hesitate to stop and say hi, maybe take a picture if you want. But if I am walking fast to something, you might need to walk with me and talk as we go because everything is very tight there. But please don't pass up the opportunity. If you see me and you'd like to stop and just say hi and get a picture, I'm glad to do that, and hope to see you there. And again, don't forget to visit the Miniature Market booth at Gen Con, booth number 1743. We'll see you there.